A very good afternoon to one and all. So in the previous class, we have started with this international trade theory. So we are having two international trade theory. One is absolute advantages theory, and one more is comparative advantages theory. Okay, I think the first theory, I think we have started this. Okay, some introduction I have given you. Okay, the first theory is absolute cost advantages theory. So this theory was given by Adam Smith. This theory was given by Adam Smith. Okay, he is a father of economics. This theory was given by Adam Smith. Okay, according to this theory, okay, trade between two countries would be mutually beneficial if one country could produce one commodity at a absolute advantages theories and vice versa. Okay, according to this theory, Adam Smith, what he has told, trade ಆಗಬಹುದು between two countries. Means if one country produce only one commodity, then this trade can happen. Okay, between these two countries. Okay, so this theory was given by Adam Smith in the year 1776. Okay, means a trade between two countries can be happened where the country has absolute advantages. Then only the trade can happen. An example I have told you, two countries are there. One is England, one is Portugal. Both are producing cloth and wine. Here what we see, one labor in cloth, England is manufacturing 80, in wine 100. In Portugal 120, in wine 90. And there are to produce one unit is just hours to Kolikata. What he has told to England, you have absolute advantages in wine because your one labor is producing 100 of wine. You produce that instead of producing cloth. The cloth bit you main matter wine produce matter and exchange the goods. For Portugal, what he has told, you produce cloth because in one labor 120 hours ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕತ್ತಾನ. You don't produce wine. ಅದು wine 2 hours ತಗೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾಡಿ cloth ಒಳಗೆ ನೀವು ಭಾಳ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ produce ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. This he has told. Okay. See next assumption we are having about absolute advantages theory. Okay, there are some various advantages. Sorry, not advantages, assumptions. This theory. Okay, some assumptions we are having about this theory. First assumption, he has talked that trade is happening only between two countries. As I told in explanation, he has talked only about two countries. The trade between two countries. In countries all again advantages ಐತಿ ಅದನ್ನ goods ಅಷ್ಟೇ produce ಮಾಡಿ trade ಮಾಡಿ. Okay, and he has talked only about two commodities. Two country ತಗೊಂಡ only two commodity ತಗೊಂಡ ಅಷ್ಟೇ explain ಮಾಡಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ sometimes he has taken cotton, okay, wine, okay. He has taken only two commodity ತಗೊಂಡ explain ಮಾಡಿ this theory. He has not talked about 3 commodity, 4 commodity, 5 commodities. He has talked only about, means he has taken the consideration only about 2 countries and 2 commodities. And then he has not talked about there is no transportation cost. There is no transportation cost. Andra, he has talked only exchange ಮಾಡ್ಕೊರಿ goods. Okay, he has talked about that. No transportation cost. A criticism arise ಆಗಬಹುದು. How transportation cost cannot happen. Usually transportation cost after, but he has not talked about the constitutions. Okay, and one more, the next assumptions, he had talked only about labors. Okay, yes, labor units, hour ಒಳಗೆ units produce ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಅಷ್ಟೇ sell ಮಾಡ. Means he has talked only about labors. Okay, he has talked about only labors. Like he assumes that the labor was a mobile with a country, but between two countries. He has talked about only labor factor. Like he has not talked about the capital factor. n number of factors of production we have, labor, okay, technology we have, and some other factors we have. They talked only about labors. So these are the assumptions of this theory. Trade between two countries, two country, two commodity, no transportation cost. They talked only about labors. Okay, how much labor units produce ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. This is only your advantages. They talked only about this much. Okay, has not talked about other factors. Okay, see this theory, absolute cost advantages, he has uh, developed by Adam Smith in the year 1776. This theory was published from the International Trade through in the year 1776. He had talked only about in this theory. Even matter bare one ಎರಡು ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನೇನ್ ಅಬ್ಸಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ನಿಮ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಟಾಕ್ಡ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿಸ್ Adam Smith in this absolute advantages theory. In this, he had shown about this examples he have shown. Okay, some possibility curve he have shown. Okay, I will explain the positive curve in this next last slide. Okay, see for example, he have told that he has taken the two countries and two commodities. Okay, no transportation cost, labor, two country, two commodity. For example, he have taken, see, for instance, okay, for instance, note England. England ಏನೈತಿ ಚಲೋ ಐತಿ for the production of cloth. Okay, England is the best suited for the production of cloth, and India for tea. He has taken the two countries, two commodity. One country is England. England is the best production in the cloth. India is for the tea. In other words, what he have told, but because England is good in the cloth, he has told that England may have the lower cost of production in the cloth and India in the tea. And one more, what he has told, England will produce and export cloth, India will produce and export tea. Hing other trade takes place because of absolute cost advantages. Okay, he has talked about two countries, two commodities, and absolute advantages. The trade hang ಆಗಬಹುದು. ಏನೈತ್ರಿ, ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ಎದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಚಲೋ ಐತಿ, ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಚಲೋ ಐತಿ. ಇಂಡಿಯಾ England is for cloth production. India is England is for cloth, India is for tea. ಮತ್ತು ಅವ್ರ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಏನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲೋತ್, ಅವ್ರ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಲೋವರ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಚೀಪರ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಸೇಮ್ ಯಾ ಟಾಕ್ಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಟಿ. By seeing this, he has given a suggestion that England will export cloth, India will produce and export tea. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಆಗಬಹುದು because of this absolute cost advantages. Okay, I'll show the example. See what production from one unit of labor. Okay, two countries are there. Okay, like same what he has talked. Two countries we are having. Okay. Okay, see, two countries. One is in England and in India. Okay, see, ಏನಾಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತದ್ರಿ, ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತ, ಒನ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತಾನ, ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಬರೀ 10 ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತಾನ. when you talk about tea, one labor ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತಾನ, 5 units of tea manufacture ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತಾನ. When we see to the India, okay, one the labor in Malikatan 5 units of cloth produce Malikatan. Tea ಒಳಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತಾನ 10 units manufacture ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತಾನ. By seeing this chart, Adam Smith in suggestions ಕೊಟ್ರು, for England in ಕೊಟ್ರು, you have the absolute cost advantages in the cloth. Okay, why don't you produce only cloth? Instead of this tea, you produce only cloth. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಲೇಬರ್ 10 ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತ, ಇದು ಟೀ ತೆಗಿಯೋನು ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ ಇದು ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಹಳ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗ್ತದೆ. ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಬರೀ ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. For England in Antan. For India, what he says, you have the best production of tea. Okay, why don't you produce only tea and export to other? Because you have the disadvantages in the cloth. Okay, you have the disadvantages in the cloth. This suggestion given by the Adam Smith. By this, a trade can happen. Okay. See, in the above arithmetical example. Okay, the above arithmetic example. See, England has absolute cost advantages in the production of cloth. It can produce uh, 10 units of cloth or 5 units of tea with the help of 1 unit labor. Similarly, India enjoys the absolute cost advantages in the production of tea. As a 1 unit of labor, India can produce either 10 units of tea or 5 units of cloth. Each country specializes in the production of this both the commodities which is best suited. By seeing this arithmetical example, what he has Adam Smith have suggested that both the countries are producing both the units, but one has advantages, but another has a disadvantages in both the commodities. See, both the countries, England producing 10 units of cloth, 5 units of tea. In India, 5 units of cloth and 10 units of tea of 1 unit. But what he has told, but England has the absolute advantages in the cloth, disadvantages in the tea. For India, absolute advantages in tea, disadvantages in the cloth. By seeing this, what he has suggested for England, produce cloth produce ಮಾಡ್ರಿ because in one labor ಚಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತಾನೆ 10 ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತಾನೆ ಟೀ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರೀ 5 ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತಾನೆ ಅದು ಟೀ ತೆಗಿಯೋದು ಬರೀ ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮಾಡಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಗೋ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಟೀ ನೀವು ಭಾಳ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಯು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಟೀ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನೀವು 10 ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತೀರಿ ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರೀ 5 ಯೂನಿಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಸಿಗ್ಲಿಕತ್ತದ ಯು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಟೀ. This suggestion was given by the Adam Smith. Next come this possibility curve. Okay, one possibility curve button. Example in ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು one chart ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು. Okay, see for example I have taken here 5 10. Okay, 5 10 5 10. If this are another example of 1 2 3 4 OXS and OYY ಹಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. OXS is about tea, OYY is about cloth. Okay, so we shows this is a possibility curve. In possibility curve ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು. See first, if you see the green line, okay, this green line, okay, okay, ಇದು ಏನು green line ಬರ್ತೈತೆ ಇದು positivity curve ಯಾವ್ದು ಐತ್ರಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ಐತಿ. When you see this red line, okay, red line, it is a possibility curve of India. Okay, it is India and it is England. Okay, first we'll see the possibility curve of England. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ಲಿಕತ್ತ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ಲಿಕತ್ತ ಒನ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತ ಟೀ ಒಳಗ್ ಬರೇ 5 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತ 5 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತ ಟೀ ಒಳಗ್. ವೆನ್ ಯು ಸಿ ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 10 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತ. ಓಕೆ, ಒನ್ ಲೇಬರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತ 5 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೀ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತ ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಒಳಗ್ 10 ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ಒಳಗ್. When we see about this possibility curve of India, okay, in tea, one labor is producing 10 units. When we see in cloth, it is producing only 5 units. So this possibility curve we should show and it should give some conclusion. In conclusion, England has the absolute cost advantages in the production of cloth and disadvantages in the tea. With the given amount of resources, it can produce more cloth and less tea. India has absolute advantages in the tea and disadvantages in the cloth. As with the given volume resources, India can produce more tea and less cloth. In suggestion we can give. Okay, in suggestion by seeing this possibility curve, we can show that India has a disadvantages in cloth because it is producing 5. If you give them more resources, more tea they can produce. 10 ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತಾರ. ಇದು ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ತೆಗಿಯೋದ್ನ ಇದೆ 5 ಕೊಟ್ಟಂದ್ರ 15 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬಹುದು. ಒನ್ ಲೇಬರ್ 15 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಒಳಗ ಬಹಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತಾರ. ಇದನ್ನೇ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ತೆಗಿಯೋದು ಟಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಹಚ್ಚಂದ್ರ 15 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಒನ್ ಲೇಬರ್, because there are advantages in the tea, disadvantages in the cloth. When we see the England have absolute advantages in cloth, disadvantages in tea. Okay, if you give more resources of this, now tea tagin cloth olage madadre iವರು 15 units ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ one labor 15 units ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, because alle advantages ಬಹಳ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕತ್ತದ. So this was about this theory, Adam Smith theory. Okay, I think everyone understood. This was the theory of absolute advantages theory. See, absolute advantages theory, we can say that, for example, I have shown this. Okay, two countries are there, two commodities are there. By seeing that, we can say a country in which they have absolute advantages produce that only goods. Okay, don't produce the other goods. For example, like England is best advantages in cloth, they are getting disadvantages in tea. Instead of tea, don't produce a tea, you concentrate on cloth only. You can produce more number of cloth in one labor, more number of cloth produce ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. For India, they have advantages in tea, because one labor is producing 10 units. Cloth ಒಳಗೆ less production ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತ. If you give them more resources, means they produce more tea. This was about the absolute. Next, another theory we have, comparative advantages theory. Okay, comparative advantages theory. This theory was given by David Ricardo. Okay, this theory was given by a person called David Ricardo. So he was a person who gave this theory on comparative. Andra comparative andra compare madudu between two countries. We should compare. Okay, see, this theory of comparative cost advantages is developed by David Ricardo. Okay, he started that with less favorable situation. Okay, given this theory with some less situation, what he has told, what happens if one country has absolute cost advantages in the production of both the commodities, and the other country got disadvantages in the production of commodities. Okay, what he has told, according to his theory, what he have told, two countries are there. Two countries ಒಳಗೆ one country advantages ಒಳಗೆ ಐತಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು country disadvantages ಐತಿ. ಒಂದು country ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತ, ಎರಡು ಕಮೋಡಿಟಿ ಚಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು country both the commodity ಒಳಗೆ disadvantages ಅದಾವ. I think everyone understood. Means David Ricardo ಏನಂದ್ರು, what happens ಅಂದ್ರ one country advantages ಐತಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು country disadvantages ಐತಿ between the commodities. ಅವಾಗ ಅಡಮ್ ಸ್ಮಿತ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ಏನಂತಾರೆ, ಅಂಡರ್ ಸಚ್ ಸರ್ಕಮ್ಸ್ಟಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಮೊದಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ರು ದಟ್ ಒನ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಐತಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಡಿಸ್ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಐತಿ. ಬಟ್ ಅಡಮ್ ಸ್ಮಿತ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ರೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತು, ಹಿಂಗಾದಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಹೆಂಗಾಗ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಡೇವಿಡ್ ರಿಕ್ಯಾರ್ಡೋ ಟೋಲ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ between the comparative. Okay, between the comparative cost advantages. Adam Smith ಅಂದ್ರು ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಡೇವಿಡ್ ರಿಕ್ಯಾರ್ಡೋ ಅಂತ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೆಂಗ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರೇಟಿವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೋತ್ ದ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಟೂ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಅದಾವ, ಒಂದು ಪೋರ್ಚುಗಲ್ ಐತಿ, ಒಂದು ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ಐತಿ. ಪೋರ್ಚುಗಲ್ ಏನೈತಿ, ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಐತಿ, ಅವ್ರು ಎರಡು ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಚಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತಾರ. ವೈನ್ ಒಳಗೆ 25 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್, ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಒಳಗೆ 20 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್. ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಡಿಸ್ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್, ವೈನ್ ಒಳಗೆ 10, ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರೀ 15. ಒಂದು ಲೇಬರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತಾನ, ವೈನ್ ಒಳಗಿಲ್ಲ ಬರೀ 10, ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಒಳಗೆ 15. ವೈನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ಪೋರ್ಚುಗಲ್ 25 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವೈನ್, ಇನ್ ಕ್ಲೋತ್ 20 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಕ್ವಶನ್ ರೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಒಂದ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಐತಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಡಿಸ್ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್. ಅಡಮ್ ಸ್ಮಿತ್ ಅಂದ್ರು ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಡೇವಿಡ್ ರಿಕಾರ್ಡೋ ಅಂದ್ರು ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಆಗಬಹುದು. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ಬಹುದು? ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಟಿವ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಬೋತ್ ದ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ನಾವು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಫಾರ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಪೋರ್ಚುಗಲ್ ಏನಾಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ 25 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವೈನ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕತ್ತ, ಅವ್ರಿಗಲ್ಲೇ ಭಾಳ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಐತಿ. ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಚಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತಾರ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಭಾಳ ಚಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತಾರ, ಬರೀ 15 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತಾರ. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮೋರ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಭಾಳ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ನಾವು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ದ ಥಿಯರಿ ನೇಮ್ಸ್, ದ ನೇಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ಸ್, ಎರಡೂ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಏನ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಚಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತ. ಇನ್ ವೈನ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಒನ್ ಲೇಬರ್ 25 ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಐತಿ. ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಕ್ಲೋತ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಒನ್ ಲೇಬರ್ 15 ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕತ್ತ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಟಿವ್ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಥಿಯರಿ. ಓಕೆ, okay. See, this is an example I have shown about the comparative. The two countries are the compare ಮಾಡಿ we can trade ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. See the above, see production of fund of labor. Two countries are the Portugal ಮತ್ತು England. Both the countries are producing wine and cloth. In this, Portugal have the advantages. Okay, Portugal have the advantages, but England have a disadvantages. Okay, ಹಿಂಗಾದಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಅಡಮ್ ಸ್ಮಿತ್ ಅಂದ್ರು ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಟಿವ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಅಬೌವ್ ಇಲಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್, ಇನ್ ದ ಅಬೌವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, okay, what here the suggestion is, Portugal ಕಡೆ absolute cost advantages ಐತಿ, but in the both the production ಒಳಗೆ absolute advantages ಐತಿ. wine ನು ಚಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತಾರ, cloth ನು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಚಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತಾರ. whereas England, they have the disadvantages in the both the commodities like wine and cloth. But Portugal have a comparative advantages, but Portugal ಕಡೆ ಭಾಳ advantages ಐತಿ in the production of wine, but England have a advantages in the cloth. ಹಿಂಗ ಆದಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಟಿವ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಎರಡು ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಒನ್ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಐತಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡೂ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ವೈನ್ ಚಲೋ ಐತಿ, ಇನ್ ಪೋರ್ಚುಗಲ್ ವೈನ್ ಭಾಳ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕತ್ತ, ಇನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ಲೋತ್. ಹಿಂಗಾದಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಆಗಬಹುದು. Okay, so this is a we can say possibility curve, OXS and OYY. OX is about wine and OYY is about cloth. When we see about this England, okay, this line, okay, red line, see wine they are producing 10 units, in cloth 15 units. When we see about this Portugal, this line, okay, in wine they are producing 25 units, one labor. In cloth 25 units. When you see this, the possibility curve shows that Portugal have a advantages in the production of both wine and cloth. England has absolute disadvantages in the both the commodities. But Portugal have a comparative, or we can say relative, in the production of wine. England in the cloth. ಹಿಂಗಾದಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, Portugal have the advantages in the wine, they can produce wine and export. Okay, for England they have the advantages in the cloth, they can produce cloth and export. So this was about the theory of this comparative advantages theory. Okay, I think hope everyone have understood. Next, one more, we have terms of trade. So this terms of trade I will explain in the next class. I think hope everyone understood this absolute advantages theory and comparative advantages theory. I think hope everyone have cleared the concept. Okay, in absolute advantages and comparative advantages. Okay, I think hope everyone have understood about both the theories. In the coming class, I will explain the terms of trade. If terms of trade finish means, we'll move to the next unit. Okay, I think hope everyone have understood. In tomorrow's class, I will explain the terms of trade. Okay.